Hi everybody, welcome to your produce update. So for the last couple of months all across the Midwest, we've been hearing reports of potatoes with hollow heart, and that certainly is something that we've been seeing here at the MRPC as well. So we wanted to spend a little time today talking about what exactly hollow heart is and what you need to know about this physiological condition that we see with potatoes. So I've cut open a couple of examples of potatoes for you where you can see this hollow heart formation in potatoes. One of the most important things to know right off the bat is that hollow heart does not impact the nutritional quality or the consumability of potatoes. This is a physiological condition, it's not rot. And it forms because potatoes were stressed. It's usually caused by an abrupt change in the growing conditions with potatoes. Often what you'll see is a lack of water that will stress the potatoes, and then all of a sudden abundance, maybe even an overabundance of water, which causes the potato to start forming some cracking on the inside. There is some research that suggests if there's browning on the edges of these little formations, these little cavities that you find in the tubers, that that stress, that physiological change happened early in the potato's growth cycle. But that's truly all it is a physiological disruption. It would be the same as like a cosmetic blemish. And in fact, you'll see very similar kind of hollow heart cavities with items like watermelons, who will experience stress early in that growth cycle and then get that overabundance of water, start demonstrating that cracking. In fact, the USDA considers these perfectly acceptable for some tubers where you're having those small cavities. These are still considered safe for sale, safe to consume. Not ideal for potato chips, but certainly just fine to consume. So that's the most important thing, because when you look at potatoes from the outside that demonstrate hollow heart, there's nothing on the outside that would indicate that these potatoes had that hollow heart happening on the inside. Maybe with some hollow heart that's more advanced, where that cavity is larger, it might feel a little bit light when you pick it up, but otherwise there's really no way to support your volunteers calling out other than cutting these open and seeing what's going on. So if you're starting to hear from your partners a little bit of feedback about some rot on the center of the potato, that very inside, not rot, just a little bit of hollow heart. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, that's what's going on here at the MRPC.